first of all, congratulations to Mom and Dad. Congratulations to Trey on going to Winona State. That's awesome. Thrilled for you. Excited to see what's going to happen there and follow your career at Winona State. But just a little bit about Trey and the football team. Obviously, this is unique in that there's a lot of accolades I think that are still to come for Trey. The fact that we're able to get a season in or a modified season at that. I'm excited to see Trey. I think he can be an all-state linebacker for us, which is going to be awesome. Last year being an all-conference player for us and really leading our team defensively. Kind of like to say kind of the glue that kept our team together defensively last year. Just a great job. I mean, comes from a rich family of athletes, obviously with two brothers that have been able to go on and play at the college level, but very unique in their own ways. Brett was obviously a tight end and had great hands, and your brother Kyle kind of led the way at linebacker for you, and he was a guy that used to fill hard and do everything right in that regards. And then Trey is a guy that has just absolutely worked his butt off and is what I would consider to be one of the best closers and best finishers that I've seen on the defensive side of the ball. Trey's a kid that I feel like we could put in 7 or 8 different positions. And I've wanted to. I'm obviously an offensive-minded guy, and the defense has been able to kind of keep you over there. And this year, there may be some times where we have to come over and spell somebody offensively. And I know you're willing to do that. You ran the ball, quite a lot as a sophomore. But that's a credit to you. It's a credit to what you've been able to do. It's a credit to the fact that you've been able to, make yourself versatile in every position. And a lot of that just has to do with your work ethic. I mean, you are, not just a great teammate, but just a tremendous worker. And it probably comes from a family of brothers, and you being the little one, as we say. The guy's huge, but the little brother who's always had to work to get to everything that you have. I mean, he is the little Borski, which is kind of crazy to say, but it's been fun to watch you grow as an athlete. I'm super excited to see where this takes you. I will say one comment. I asked a couple defensive coaches. I'm like, give me one memory that stands out for Trey. Last year, and got a couple different ones. We won't go into all of them, but no. But one thing that I didn't really know, and that is Jason Berry, our linebacker coach, who you've worked very, very closely with. He said, "You keep the mood light all the time." He's like, your wittiness in film and meetings and stuff, and I never really knew that about Trey. Because when I see him, he's working out, and we're on the field, and it's all serious, right? Yeah. But supposedly he's kind of a character and a witty guy in the not just the locker room, but certainly in film sessions. So super excited for you and where you're going to go here. I thank you for what you've done for Neuqua Valley football, but I'm really excited about what's going to happen this year, watching you continue to grow, and then where you're going to go at Winona State. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I just want to say a couple words about Ved. Obviously, Bill Ellinghouse, the head football coach here, and first of all, I'd like to thank our principal, Dr. Lance Fear, for allowing us to do this here. Our athletic director for pushing to get it here as well, as opposed to doing it somewhere else or doing it off campus. I'm thrilled that we're able to do it here in these times, obviously most difficult times. But I appreciate all their efforts to be able to allow us to have here in the auditorium lobby, which is typical that we've done the last several years now over here in the auditorium lobby. So thank you to them. Ved has a unique situation, not just the fact that we're skipping a year and then coming back now and the craziness of this year, but unique in that Ved played wide receiver last year for us. And and it was a challenge every single day. I mean, he's out there working. He's in the weight room constantly. I don't think the kid's missed a workout, for anybody or anything. He's always working hard. And then he decided, you know what? I think I got a better chance to get recruited as a defensive back or a cornerback. So he worked really, really hard. I know off season to change his position and go to the defensive side of the ball. And and he'll be playing cornerback for us or defensive back in some regard. Which is exciting. It's exciting for him. I know he's worked really, really hard. He's gone through lots of training, not just with us, but I know in your outside training as well. So I'm very proud that he's been able to do everything he's been able to do up to this point, and I'm super excited to see what happens this year for you in the modified 6-game season that we have. But I know it's been a challenge. Life always throws you curveballs. This is just another one. The fact that you've been able to battle through that and change positions and get recruited by Case Western Reserve is awesome. It's a real credit to your work ethic and what you've been able to do. So
thank you, Coach.
Congratulations to you. Appreciate Congratulations to the mom and dad. We appreciate your efforts. All right. I'm just gonna take a couple minutes and talk about Garrett and kind of what he's meant to us and what the Stair family has meant to us in regards to football. I mean, it was special to see Brant come through and certainly having you now for the last few years and playing with varsity football the last couple of years, playing with your brother. It's been incredible to watch. I mean, we've had such a rich tradition. Talking to Coach Trazer, stealing from Coach Trazer, just of receivers. Time and time again, we've had just awesome receivers come through here, and you are certainly at the top of that group of receivers that have come through here. It's just been very, very dynamic in everything that you've been able to do. There's been plenty of times where we're on the headset and we're just like, well, let's get Garrett the ball. Just somehow, some way, we got to get you the football, all right? Because we feel like you can score from anywhere on the field, obviously. You've turned 1-yard catches into 50-yard touchdown runs, and that's really a credit to how hard you've worked. I know you've worked awfully hard in the weight room, but also with Boom, doing everything that you've done there, outside running routes, not just during our practice time, not just during Boom, but certainly on your own as well. Battling through injuries, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about your injury woes. We just talked about not ever missing a tackle football game, which is incredible. But most people don't know that you came off the field last year, I guess, in our playoff game, and his shoulder was just completely out, and he ran off the field and then told me his shoulder was out. And I mean, the toughness that you display when you play the game, I mean, you play so much bigger than you are. I mean, you're extremely tough. You're a guy that we can always count on to go over the middle, and I just give you a lot of credit for what you've been able to do. The weird thing is, I'm talking to you now, and I'm hoping that we have another 6 games with you, and we can exploit all this stuff one more time. And then certainly going on to play with your brother at University of Wisconsin-Platteville is going to be fun for not just you, but fun for your parents. And I can't wait to come watch you guys play. I've already kind of made that commitment to you guys that it's going to be fun to watch you guys play out there. We got BlazeX out there too, so it's going to be fun. But congratulations on everything you've done here. Good luck to you at University of Platteville, and all the best.
Thank you.
But I do want to say a few words. Obviously, congratulations, Armani. Congratulations to the family for this accomplishment. I think it's awesome that you're going to go on and continue to play. It's going to be exciting for everybody. It's going to be exciting for Neuqua Valley football to watch you continue your career, at Grand Valley. So congratulations to you on that. But I just want to talk just briefly about your, what you've meant to Neuqua Valley football and, what you've done for us. First of all, you're one of the few kids that we brought up, freshman year to play in the playoffs. You're one of the first guys that we were like, yeah, I think we can bring up a freshman and let him compete a little bit. And, ran the scout team during that week of practice and absolutely opened all of your coaches' eyes that week. And I don't know if you even realized what you did that week, but you really showed us that you're here to play football for the right reason. And, I know that it wasn't easy that week. I mean, we laugh about it all the time. But it showed us an awful lot about you and your character and who you were. And what it really did was just make you work that much harder to be better than you ever even probably thought that you could be. So So I love the fact that we did that. Then you come up and, you know, you were a starter for the last couple of years, and I'm super excited to watch you play this year. This is something that, you know, if you would ask me 3 weeks ago, I mean, you know, we were starting to lose some confidence whether or not we were going to be able to play. The fact that you're going to be able to play your senior year is exciting for all of us. I mean, you know, just talking about some of the numbers, which I don't generally like to use numbers, but when I think about a running back taking the pounding that you're taking and able to run for over 1,500 yards sophomore year and junior year, and then you still got a season on top of that, it's remarkable what you've been able to do. I mean, over 1,500 yards, 19 touchdowns. I don't know if you even know that, but you got 19 touchdowns as of right now. I mean, I can't say that about very many people that have ever played here. And you're just going to add to that total this coming year. So you got a chance to break, you know, a ton of records here at Neuqua. Obviously, being a running back for 3 years is something special. So I kind of feel like I watched you mature through this whole process. I mean, I had him in driver's ed, and I watched his maturity level, you know, just in the classroom from freshman year right up until this year. And you know, now he's become a great leader, you know, in the weight room, great leader on the football field. I'm sure you're doing great things at home and everything else, but it's been exciting for me to watch you grow as a person on and off the field. So congratulations to you, congratulations to, you know, to your parents, and it's exciting stuff. So
thank you.
Can't wait to follow you at Grand Valley State. Congrats.